to raise the issues in ways that I think another case may not have allowed. And so I think part of the work is just taking advantage of the right time and trying to do what you're passionate about doing in that situation. And so the MacArthur process is all very confidential. You don't know you've been nominated, and you don't know that you're part of the process at all. And then somebody calls you out of the blue and tells you to sit down, and then tells you that you are the recipient of an award that has a $500,000 no strings attached cash grant attached to it.
There was a very funny article in the New York Times about the MacArthur Award. This guy who wrote it, his name is Jim Collins. He says, 2 years ago I received a call. The person on the other end of the line asked if I was Jim Collins and if I was alone. For a moment I thought I was receiving an obscene phone call. Then the caller told him that he had been selected as a MacArthur Fellow. So it's a very fun part. Steve, are there any unexpected uses of your invention that have happened that have surprised even you? I mean, as an inventor, are there any of those?
No, definitely. If you've been on YouTube, I'm sure you know what I mean. When we first really started this site, well, one, I think the fundamental shift was we thought it was going to be a site that was going to be used to share personal videos. You know, the stuff that originally it started at a dinner party. Chad and I, the other co-founder, we were sitting around and we were taking videos and photos, and we found out that, again, sharing photos was no problem, videos was another matter. But, and so as part of that, the first videos that we uploaded to the site were more personal videos. Aside from just the dinner party, I was uploading videos of my pets, of my cats, which you can find if you go and look at my channel on YouTube. And Chad was uploading videos of his, he just had a newborn, he was uploading the videos for his parents to see out on the East Coast. And we thought that was going to be more the case, where I know everybody that's going to actually watch the video that I upload. And as evident from what's on the site now, you'll see that it's transformed into more of a place where, all this great content that used to sort of forever be locked on people's cameras, forever locked on people's computers, content that people wanted to watch, but there was just no mechanism of getting this out there. I think YouTube is the mechanism. It's everybody that has access to a computer, that has access to the internet, can view these videos. And so for the first time, you started seeing videos emerge from all parts of the world. Some of the stuff, I think that the Gaia strip for all the Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, the London bombing, some of these events where I think the media companies come in, or news agencies come in after it happened, and they take these videos. But there's actually a lot of these videos on the site now where there are people that were personally affected by these events. That there was one of somebody leaving New Orleans. They were driving out of New Orleans, and they just got out of their car and started taking a video of the hurricane right behind them and hitting New Orleans. And I think there are just very few. Even if those videos existed, there was no way to get this stuff out there. And I think that YouTube, I think the other thing was with the politicians using YouTube for the first time, they can't be everywhere at once. And so with YouTube, it's a way of just getting that message out there and getting the truth out there, and then people can come in and watch it anytime they want. They happen to have missed the debate, well, they can come in and watch the debates at a later point. And so I think really, I think that YouTube is seen and recognized as a place to be able to, if you have compelling content, somebody's going to be here, somebody wants to watch this, and same as the reverse, if people want to see something, if they happen to have missed it on TV, if they happen to not have been living at where the event took place, they can actually go online and search for it and watch it.
Marc, for those of you who would like to hear Marc play, of course, he performs quite frequently. The last time was in February when I went and Marc played the first Beethoven's first piano concerto at the Ambassador Auditorium. It was beautiful, beautifully played. But also, just like Steve described, you can see Marc playing on YouTube just by typing in Marc Yu, and you can see his appearances. Can you share your comment with the audience, Marc? Did you say something to?
What's the question? Ken, I sometimes watch YouTube because I'm usually very busy. YouTube.
You're a fan of YouTube.
I must admit, I've been addicted to watching YouTube. Now I can't get anything done after 10 p.m. because I'm glued to the screen. There's so much great content. For those of you who like different interests, like classical music, any type of music, automobiles, you can almost find anything on YouTube. And search for me, I can look at any type of eye surgery, I upload surgery tapes, exchange ideas. You can even communicate with doctors from another country and just show live videos of everything. Marc has a lot of videos, we uploaded, and it's also useful to us to see what people think, what are their comments, and we can reply, and in this process, establish a way of communication. So I think this whole idea of YouTube is very interesting and has benefited the mankind a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. On that point, for years, human rights advocates have been using videotapes to try and document human rights abuses. But the process of getting information out there was so onerous and so expensive that it wasn't, or for many, many years, very largely shared. And now with YouTube, right, much of what goes on